Good morning, everyone joining us in person here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and a very good evening to joining in India and all across the world. Uh, we are here to launch the ICI Ohio chapter, and we will first begin with everybody, please stand, and we'll start with the ICI motto song. Thank you, everyone.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चनान्यपि कश्चन एतद्वैता 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 एतद्वैता.
Okay, thank you. As the founder chair of the ICI Ohio chapter, it is my immense privilege to formally welcome you all to this momentous occasion. Taking ICI to the newer frontiers in America has been a momentous team effort and today represents a major milestone for our professional community here in US. We have an outstanding lineup of leadership guests and to hear from us today. Uh, to start our address, I would like to invite CA Dr. Jay Kumar Batraji, Secretary of ICI, to share his opening remarks. Before I give the floor to him, a short introduction to him. Experienced director with a demonstrated history of working in the airlines aviation industry, skilled in negotiation, customer services, strategic planning, business process improvement, and business strategy. Dr. Batra has a strong educational professional qualifications such as chartered accountants and cost accountant and a PhD. Dr. Batra, over to you, sir.
Namaskar and a very, very warm greetings to all of you from ICAI. Let me begin this gathering with a timeless verse which perfectly resonates with the spirit of cooperation, collaboration, and growth. Ekam sad vipraha bahuda vadanti, which simply means that many people with their diverse perspectives can contribute towards a single unified truth or goal. It highlights the power of collective cooperation despite differences. With this shlok at the outset, on behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, let me welcome our most valued invited chief guest of the day, Ambassador Shri Binaya Sri Kanta Pradhanji, Honorable Consul General of India to New York. And we sincerely thank you, sir, for honoring us with your esteemed presence on this special occasion. I also extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable President ICAI, CA Prasanna Kumar DG, our Honorable Vice President ICAI, CA Mangesh Kinreji, Past President CA Amarjit Chopra ji, and I also extend a very hearty warm welcome to our special guest of the day, Ms. Helen Petrich from IFEC, Ms. Punima Shinoy, FICCI USA, Mr. Dave Heckworth, Director General, Grant Thornton, and I also extend a warm welcome to our CA Siddharth Goelji, who is the founder chairman, and I also welcome all many committee members of Ohio chapter. and others distinguished members from the Ohio chapter, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to be a part of the inaugural of Ohio chapter of ICAI in USA. This moment reflects the institutional strength, governance model, and global outlook of ICAI, an organization that stands tall as a pillar of excellence in the accounting world. I am very sure that the Ohio chapter will provide members with seamless access to ICAI resources, continuing education, technical updates, and other regulatory developments, keeping them aligned with both Indian and international standards. Let us make this chapter a symbol of integrity, collaboration, and progressive thought, contributing to the development of the profession in both India and the United States. My heartfelt congratulations to entire ICAI Ohio family. I wish you sustained growth, global impact, and continued excellence in all your endeavors. I, along with the entire office of ICI, will try to put best and sincere efforts to live up to your expectations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Batra, for your kind words and insights and also introducing the panel. Thanks a lot. Now, moving on, next is my distinct honor to introduce the Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Shri Mangesh Kinareji. I have made an attempt to shorten his experience, but it's so please forgive me if I'm not able to,
No,
but
you can
otherwise it
shorten.
takes
You
the
can
whole day.
shorten. You can shorten. You not do
So,
that also.
so currently in his third term as a Central Council member, he brings over 33 years of distinguished experience in accounting, auditing, taxation, and corporate governance. A former chairman of WIRC and an independent director, he is widely recognized for his visionary leadership, his expertise in GST and professional ethics, and his profound contributions to public policy, education, and the global accounting profession. Please join me in welcoming him to address the gathering.
Yeah. Uh, Good evening in India. Good morning there in US. Thank you very much. First of all, like, kindly excuse me because I'm traveling, so there may be some disturbances. But yes, first of all, let me compliment the founder chairman of the Ohio USA chapter, CA Siddhant Goyal, and his team, Vice Chairman CA Varun Kapoor, Secretary CA Arup Mukherjee, Treasurer Ruby Bal, members Nilesh Sangoi and Mamta Jain, for starting this chapter. So, a warm welcome to the esteemed guests and members. It's my honor and privilege to be part of this special occasion of inauguration of our 55th overseas chapter here in Ohio, a proud addition to ICI's expanding international network, which is really expanding at a very high pace and fast pace. And that goes to show that our chartered accountants have been spread all over the world. We have been till now saying that we have spread in each of the pin codes of India. I think days are not far when we say that we have been there in each of the cities of the world. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to our chief guest, Ambassador Binaya Srikanta Pradhan, Honorable Consul General of India to New York, for gracing this occasion with his presence. Sir, your continued support to the Indian professional diaspora is both inspiring and deeply valued by our community. In fact, support of the persons like of your stature really encourages us to give our contribution to not only the profession but the growth of this country and the country's entire prosperity, even outside its geographical this thing. Today's event is not just an inauguration of a chapter; it's about celebration of unity of our members abroad. This moment, of course, the president will much more highlight on this how members abroad can now unite in one such conferences, and I'm not that's why dwelling in that. But this moment represents the collective effort and shared purpose of the global community of chartered accountants, who, despite being thousands of miles away from India, carry the spirit and values of the profession which alma mater has imbibed in us, right? They are carrying it out with them and taking the brand ICI ahead in their local territories, respective territories. The Ohio chapter will play a crucial role in creating the strong ecosystem for professional engagement and professional growth in this respect. This platform will lead to collaboration amongst the members, create opportunities for younger CAs, and serve as a knowledge sharing forum. In fact, sharing this kind of a chapters are a great platform for young CAs to come together, in fact, to settle down in their respective territories and make their mark in their field. Our chapters abroad, including the one here in Ohio, have a pivotal role in equipping members for this paradigm by facilitating exposure to global business practices and thought leadership in their respective territories. I encourage this chapter to invest in engaging young members and newly qualified chartered accountants, providing leadership development guidance to navigate both local and international professional landscapes. Because as I mentioned earlier, these chapters play a very crucial role, because when the youngsters come in a new country and settle down, always the seniors or always the professional fraternity they would look for, and the chapters would play a very important role. The United States is a home for large number of Indian diaspora and is a key partner in a global economic framework as well as the Indian development also. At ICI, we remain deeply committed to the ethical leadership, transparency, and inclusive growth. And I'm sure members in abroad, and especially this chapter also now, will again take forward this ICI's leadership or ICI principles ahead in their respective territory. I hope this chapter will become a living example of these principles and also encouraging a culture of continuous learning and the ethics, integrity, and excellence for which the chartered accountants are known. My sincere appreciation goes to the managing committee for their vision and commitment. Let this chapter serve not only as a hub of technical excellence, but also as a home away for home for our members in Ohio. Uh, they may be having a lesser number of relatives, but we are now relatives of each other in that respective community. So let us together reaffirm our shared mission to uphold the trust that the society places in us and make a meaningful global impact. Thank you. My best wishes to the chapter, the newly born chapter, I can say, for a successful journey ahead. And we will definitely have more and more such interactions in future. And looking forward to meet you soon, all. Thank you very much. My best wishes to all and compliments to all also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kanalji. Thank you. Thanks for your kind words and insights and address to the Ohio chapter. I think they will be all be very excited. And now we would like to also mention that we are incredibly fortunate to have the leadership of the institute guiding us. And it's again a very difficult task for me to shorten his introduction, but I tried. So sorry if I made a mistake here also. So CA Prasanna Kumarji, the 74th president of ICI, brings over 40 years of expertise and visionary leadership to the accounting profession. Throughout his career, spanning roles as vice president, three-time central council member, and SIRC chairman, he has been a steadfast advocate for institutional governance and member welfare. As president, he chairs the ICI's core committees, research foundations, and welfare funds while representing the institute on major government panels and global bodies like IFAC and SAFA. Beyond his professional achievements, he's an accomplished volleyball player and a strong advocate for his holistic, ethical, and sustainable development. I would like to now invite President of ICICA, Prasanna Kumarji, to deliver his address, sir. Over to you.
Sir,
Thank you.
just before the president starts, I
Sure.
forgot to recognize the presence of Chopra sir. Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. And sorry, President sir, you can go ahead.
Okay. Um, Respected Vinaya Srikanta Pradhanji, Honorable Consulate General of India in New York, and respected CA Mangesh P. Canare, Honorable Vice President of the Institute of Chartered of India, respected CA Amadit Chopra sir, past President of ICAI, and CA Siddhant Goyal, the founder chairman of Ohio chapter in USA, and other special guests. So Lara Hay, the President of Ohio Society of CPAs, and Helen Patrick, CFAO of IFAC, who is very closely known to me also, Purnima Shanai, FICCI USA, Dave Heckworth, Director Tax Service in GT, and Sapna Susarla, President IACC and VP Huntington, and other members of the profession, ladies and gentlemen. So good morning and also good evening to all of you, respectively. Today, I'm very happy and delighted to participate in the inaugural function of the Ohio chapter in USA of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. After I took over as the Vice President, and also after the Vice President Mangesh Kinder took over, this is the first chapter that we're inaugurating. This is very special and close to our heart. This is also inauguration of the 55th ICAI Warsi chapter, which is known as Ohio USA chapter. This is the one where we had a representative office. Slowly, a lot of efforts have been put in by all the representatives, all the 5 or 6 members with whom we started, with the collective effort of all the chairman, vice chairman, secretary, treasurer, other 2 members and other members. Slowly they gathered, and it has converted. It has been upgraded to be a chapter. That's why we have presence. You are all aware. We have got presence in 85 cities across the world, and we have got presence in 47 countries, and 55 overseas chapters, and 30 representative offices. It was 31. Now the representative office of Ohio has become a chapter. Thereby, it has been 30 representative officers. Amongst our proposal this year is, we have seen the Indian chartered accountants are present all over the world. You go to a very small place anywhere in the world, you suddenly find one Indian chartered accountant there. Having seen that one, now we are putting our efforts to see that we will have our presence in 100 cities across the world, and instead of 47 countries, our presence will be extended to 50 countries in the world. As of now, we have got presence in all the continents. The only place we do not have is South America, and we are happy to tell all the gathering here that we are going to start a representative of South America also in another 1 month to go. We already initiated the process. That's the way we are growing. Coming to the United States of America, United States of America is very close to India. You go to any part of the USA, and there are certain places, where you go and see, you'll find all are Indians. You suddenly get a doubt, are you in India or in the United States of America? All languages, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, all the languages are spoken there. And you find Indian stores everywhere. That's why even economic cooperation also, India and the United States of America, we've got a great relation with each other. So we both are friendly countries also. Going with this one, today's Ohio chapter, Ohio representative is becoming a chapter. Now we've got 15 ICAI chapters in the United States of America. So that is the growth that you have. That is the president. If at all I have to say, in one particular country, you've got so many chapters. USA is the only country where you've got 15 chapters. That shows the presence of Indian chartered accountants in the United States of America. We are aware that Ohio is a leading economic hub of the United States of America, and they have got a lot of manufacturing facilities, financial services, healthcare, technology, and logistics. And that Ohio is a state where they have got a very close business-friendly environment. That is the reason why Ohio continues to be to attract great investments and to drive a sustainable economic growth. So friends, we are all aware that overseas chapters, they are not just a number. They play a vital role. The global footprint of the Institute of Chartered of India, which is one of the largest professional accounting organizations in the world, we have got more than 5 lakh, that is 500,000 chartered accountants who have active chartered accountants, and our presence abroad in the 47 countries makes it is not an Indian profession, it is a global profession. We have been working towards that, and today why is yet another chapter, yet another milestone that we have achieved. So where our strength in our global footprint is growing, and we are having 55 chapters across the world. This not only to strengthen the Indian community beyond borders, but also networking is going to be big, promoting the network and knowledge sharing, continuous professional education, and professional development. These are all the priorities the Ohio chapter also will have, so all our members will grow. And also they should pave the way that more and more Indian chartered accountants come to Ohio and they also prosper along with you. That is a family connect that we have. We should also, as I told, we should always stay connected across the globe, and also we should stay connected to see that we are also future ready. ICAI is dedicated to developing strong and impactful partnership with global regulators and also with academic institutions and the professional accounting organization. In that line, today the presence of Laura Hay, the President of Ohio Society of CPAs, very, very important for us. Similarly, we also have the presence of Helen, who is a CFAO or IFAC, the global organization for the entire world. Her presence is also very important for us today because we want to have collaboration with all the regulators and also the professional accounting organizations. So similarly, FICCI representative, a GT representative, and IACC representative is all welcome that we are going to hear them, who are going to give a special address today. The friends, we are aware that our profession stands on three pillars. That is excellence, independence, and integrity. Our integrity and ethics are unquestionable. The type of system that you have, the type of education we give, the type of curriculum that you have, the type of training that we impart to all the students, and also post-qualification courses also, it makes a complete chartered accountant who has to follow ethics. There's no alternative for that. That is the way we're done. Excellence is a part of our blood. That is the reason why we almost every day, there cannot be a single day in the country, in the world, where a continuous professional development activity is happening in the world. Everywhere, there are days where at 100 and 150 programs are going on to educate, to upskill our members throughout the day. There are certain days throughout the year. That's the way we've been doing. I'm sure the Ohio chapter also will continue the same legacy, which is happening around the world, to see that there will be the vibrant and very effective and most active chapter very soon. Friends, you are aware, having got such a great presence across the world, across all the continents, we thought it fit that we should have some international conferences region-wise. Then we were thinking, the matter came to the council, we deliberated in the last council and took a decision that there will be 7 ICAI international conferences which will be held across the globe. And the 8th one will be in India, which is known as World Forum of Accountants, which is conducted every year. The new concept is that we have divided the entire world into 7 parts, 7 regions. The first one is Oceania, so where this year we're going to have our international conference in Sydney. Next one, ASEAN region, we are having international conference in Singapore. Next one, Gulf, the GCC. GCC, we are having a conference in Dubai. Then Europe, we had the first conference in Europe a couple of weeks ago. That is on 17th and 18th of July in Luxembourg. It's a very largely attended, where the local professional accounting organizations also participated there. Similarly, we are going to have an African region. In Africa, we're going to have Tanzania and the United States of America. We're having an international conference. So in Dallas. Similarly, in Canada, the 7th region, Canada, where we are going to have the international conference in Toronto. This is the concept which we have developed, whereby all the chapters and all the representative offices in that particular jurisdiction, they'll all come to one place. This year in the United States of America, all of us will join there in the month of November in Dallas, including the Ohio chapter. You'll be also coming there. We'll also have a networking among the local jurisdiction and also vision what we expect from ICAI and what ICAI leadership expects from you. We'll have a dialogue on the sidelines of the conference also. This is a new concept we have developed, is going on very well, and all the regions, all the hosts this year are very enthusiastic to see that it's successful. We made a very good beginning in Luxembourg. I'm sure that we are going to have a great year, and this is going to be an annual event, and every year we're going to have. This year, if Dallas is doing, they will not get an opportunity for next 14 years. Next 14 years, they have to wait to get another opportunity to conduct this international conference, because every chapter is going to conduct it on a rotation basis. This is what we have developed, and we are sure you'll be planning to come and witness the World Forum of Accountants, which is going to be held on 16th, 17th, and 18th of December 2026 in Visakhapatnam in southern part of India. So while I welcome all of you to for the international that WOFA also, I wish you all the best. My heartiest congratulations on this greatest occasion of inauguration of Ohio chapter, and my thanks and compliments to the entire managing committee and for putting the excellent efforts to see that is upgraded as a chapter, and you are going to reap the benefits out of that. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, President Sir. As you can hear, we are all clapping in the room for your enthusiastic address to the gathering and everyone. Now, moving on to the chief guest for the day. Due to an unforeseen travel plan, Chief Guest Ambassador Binaya Shrikant Pradhanji is not the Honorable Consul General of India in New York, could not join in person. However, despite of his busy schedule, he took the time and shared his message to us via video message. Before we play the message, I would like to give a brief introduction about him as well. He's a distinguished chief guest, a career diplomat of the 2002 batch of the IFS, Indian Foreign Service. Ambassador Pradhan has served in key diplomatic roles in Moscow, in Turkmenistan, in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran. His experience includes service as Chief of Staff to the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas and High Commissioner of India to Tanzania, where he elevated relations to strategic partnership and helped establish the first overseas IIT campus in Zanzibar. He is an expert in economic and energy diplomacy. So can we have the video, please, technical team?
Namaskar and warm greetings to everyone. It is an absolute privilege to address you all today on this momentous occasion. I extend my heartiest congratulations to the Board of Directors, the distinguished guests, and all members of the Indian diaspora and professional community gathered here today. Today marks a truly significant milestone as we celebrate the inauguration of the ICAI USA Ohio chapter, which is the 15th such chapter in the United States. The growth of ICAI across the US is a powerful testament to the global trust, caliber, and high professional standards that Indian chartered accountants bring to the international financial landscape. It also highlights the vital role our professionals play in strengthening the economic and business bridges between India and the United States. I would like to commend the dedication and vision of the founding board who have brought this chapter to fruition. They are founder chairman C.A. Siddhanta Goel, vice chairman C.A. Varun Kapoor, treasurer C.A. Ruby Behel, secretary C.A. Arup Mukherjee, directors C.A. Nilesh Sangoi and C.A. Mamta Jain. I am fully confident that the ICAI Ohio chapter will serve as a dynamic hub for the professional excellence, networking, and mentorship, paving the way for a glorious journey ahead. The Consulate General of India in New York remains committed to supporting your endeavors in every possible manner. Let me also take this opportunity to request all of you to join the India-USA Trade Facilitation Portal, which is an initiative of the Consulate to connect services sector of India and the United States. Hence, I request all the members of ICAI USA chapters to come forward and join this platform for a meaningful B2B connect with Indian service providers in accounting sector. My best wishes to the entire team and the members of the newly launched chapter. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you. So thank you, Ambassador Pradhan, for gracing the occasion. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. And in the presence of the President and the Vice President and entire distinguished guest we have, it's my privilege to ask the President to please authorize us to launch the chapter in his presence, and it will go down in the history books.
Yeah, now it is the time for us to launch, reaching a milestone, the Ohio chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Over to the team.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's play the AV, please. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Applause from everybody. So, what a fantastic presentation. To continue our celebration, we will now hear brief addresses, approximately 3 minutes from our esteemed chief guest today, the esteemed special guest today, Laura, there. Before we play the video, I would like to just introduce very quickly. Laura Hay is the president and CEO of the Ohio Society of the CPAs. With over 3 decades of leadership at Ontario Society of CPAs, including the role of Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President, she is a dedicated advocate for the profession, a former Pricewaterhouse auditor and respected ethics instructor. Laura focuses on strengthening the CPA talent pipeline, driving legislatively advocacy, and upholding public trust. Can we have the AV, please?
Good morning. I'm Laura Hay, President and CEO of the Ohio Society of CPAs, and I'm pleased to have the opportunity to welcome you as you launch the Ohio chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. The formation of this chapter is an important step for accounting professionals in Ohio who share the Chartered Accountant designation and want to build stronger professional connections within our state. It's also a reminder of how global our profession has become and how many different paths bring talented professionals to the same table. Our organizations and our credentials share many of the same values: integrity, competence, lifelong learning, and a commitment to serving the public interest. Those principles are at the heart of what makes our profession valuable and trusted. At the Ohio Society of CPAs, we value the many professional communities that help accountants stay connected, engaged, and committed to excellence. We're pleased to see the establishment of the Ohio chapter and the professional community it will create for chartered accountants across Ohio. I'd also like to recognize the leaders and volunteers who help make this chapter a reality. Building a professional community takes time and commitment, and today's meeting reflects the effort that has gone into bringing that vision to life. Thank you for inviting me to share a few remarks. I wish you a productive inaugural meeting and success as the chapter begins its work. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Next, we will welcome Helen Petridge, the CFO and Chief Administrative Officer at IFAC USA. A brief introduction about Helen. She serves as the Chief Financial and Administrative Officer at IFAC, where she provides strategic oversight for the organization's finance, administration, HR, IT, and governance functions. Appointed to this expanded role in November 2025, she acts as a key advisor to the CEO. Helen brings a wealth of global financial expertise, grounded in 16 years of public practice across the US and the Asia Pacific, and a senior controllership at multinational transportation company. She is a multi-state licensed CPA and serves on 2 not-for-profit boards. Helen, over to you, please.
Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to those joining from around the world. It is my great pleasure and privilege to be with you today at this inaugural meeting of the ICAI Ohio chapter. And although I'm joining virtually, I'm delighted to celebrate this important milestone with you. My sincere congratulations to the chapter leadership, volunteers, and members whose vision and dedication have made this chapter a reality. Establishing a chapter, as many of you already said, is about much more than creating another professional network. It's about building a community, one that connects professionals, supports lifelong learning, develops our future leaders, and strengthens the voice of the accountancy profession. As the Chief Financial and Administrative Officer of the International Federation of Accountants, or IFAC, I have the privilege of working with professional accountancy organizations and leaders from across the globe. And through that work, I'm continually reminded that while our jurisdictions, our cultures, and our industries may differ, we are united by common values. We've already spoken about some of those, with integrity, professionalism, competence, and a commitment to serving the public interest. And those values are particularly important today. We're operating in a period of profound transformation. Artificial intelligence is changing how organizations work. Sustainability is reshaping business decisions and reporting. And stakeholders, and as I'm sure many of you are finding, are demanding greater transparency, accountability, and trust. But at the same time, businesses, governments, communities face increasing uncertainty and complexity. And in this environment, the role of professional accountants has never been more important. We're no longer viewed solely as guardians of financial information. We're strategic advisors, we're technology enablers, risk managers, stewards of sustainability information, and trusted partners in decision making. And the profession has evolved and will continue to evolve. Our challenge is really not simply to respond to change, but to help shape it. And that's one reason why I'm particularly pleased to see the growing global presence of ICAI and its members. ICAI has long played a significant role with the international profession and remains an important contributor to global discussions, leadership, and professional excellence. As one of IFAC's founding members, ICAI has helped strengthen the profession not only in India but around the world. Now, today is also an important opportunity to reflect on a topic that I find particularly important to our profession, and that's diversity and inclusion. And many of you have already reflected very similarly over this. Over the course of my career, I've often found myself sitting around leadership tables where there are very few women represented. And early on, I learned that diversity is not simply about ensuring everyone has a seat at the table. It's about ensuring those voices are heard. Some of the strongest teams I've worked on have brought together individuals from those different cultures, generations, professional backgrounds, and life experiences. And time and again, I've seen how those diverse perspectives lead to better decisions, stronger governance, and more innovative thinking and better outcomes. The strongest professions are those that reflect diversity of the communities they serve. And that means creating opportunities for women, for young professionals, for people from different cultural backgrounds, and for individuals whose perspectives may traditionally have been underrepresented. Diversity is not simply about representation, though. It's about strengthening decision-making, encouraging innovation, and ensuring our profession remains relevant and attractive to future generations. I've been encouraged by the progress our profession has made, but we all know there's more work to do. We must continue to build those pathways into the profession to support leadership development and create environments where everyone feels they belong and can succeed. And I believe the accounting profession actually has a unique opportunity to lead by example. When we embrace diversity, we bring together different perspectives that help us solve complex problems, understand emerging risks, and better serve the public interest. Before I conclude, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the leadership of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and to the volunteers who have worked tirelessly to establish this chapter. As I said, ICA has played an extraordinary role in advancing the profession through its commitment to education, ethics, quality, and public trust. Its influence extends far beyond India, and its contributions continue to strengthen the global accounting profession. Thank you for your leadership and your continued commitment to the profession. If there's one message I hope you take away from today, it's this: the future of the accounting profession will be shaped by not any one country, organization, or individual, but by diverse professionals working together across borders in service of the public interest. Let us continue to learn from one another, support one another, and collaborate globally so that our profession remains trusted, relevant, and impactful for generations to come. Thank you again for the invitation. Again, it has been my privilege, and I wish you every success in the years ahead.
Thank you, Helen, for the valuable insights and then kind words. We will continue to collaborate. Thanks a lot for making the time for us on Sunday morning here. Next is, I would like to make an introduction to Purnima Shenoy. She is FICCI USA representative and is a distinguished industry veteran with over 30 years of experience as a corporate executive, entrepreneur, and best-selling author. A pioneering figure in the technology sector, she served as the founding president of the India Electronics and Semiconductor Association, IESA, and conceptualized the Electronics Sector Skills Council of India. Purnima has successfully co-founded and exited 3 companies and currently serves as an independent director on the boards of multiple prominent organizations, including the Dixon Technologies and Coforge, etc. She is a British Chevening scholar, and holds an MBA from Tapi Manipal. Purnima, over to you.
Thank you, Sid. Good morning, good evening, everyone. It is a real pleasure to be here as we inaugurate this chapter in Ohio. And before anything else, congratulations. Starting a new chapter takes vision and a lot of quiet, unglamorous work behind the scenes. And everyone who made this happen today deserves real credit. I want to spend a moment on something I think doesn't get said enough in rooms like this. Just how extraordinary an achievement it is to be a chartered accountant in the first place. The CA qualification is, by any global measure, one of the most rigorous professional credentials in the world. The pass rates alone tell the story. Year after year, only a small fraction of those who attempt it make it through, and after years of study, articleship, and exams that test not just the knowledge but discipline, resilience, and character. It is in many ways less a single exam and more a multi year test of who you are willing to become. That's what makes this room so remarkable. Everyone here didn't just choose a career, you earned your way into one of the most demanding, most respected professional fraternities in the world. The letters CA with your name carry weight everywhere from Mumbai to Manhattan to right here in Ohio because everyone in business knows what it took to earn them. And that's exactly why a chapter like this matters. The exam tests you as an individual, but a chapter is where that individual excellence becomes a community. It's where you find people who understand exactly what those years of preparation demanded, who can mentor the next generation of candidates coming up behind you, and who can turn shared rigor into shared strength. So today isn't just the opening of a chapter, it's recognition of everyone in this room who walked through that fire and came out the other side as chartered accountants. That is no small thing, and it deserves to be said out loud, especially today. Congratulations again to the chapter and to every one of you who earned the right to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Purnima, with your kind words and insights. Next, I would like to introduce Dave Hackworth. He's the director at GT. A special thank you to you, Dave, and the GT team here to graciously hosting us in person. The launch today here at the Cincinnati office. Dave Hackworth is a tax director with nearly 20 years of public accounting experience. He specializes in federal, state, and local tax compliances, tax provisions, preparation, and strategic tax saving consulting, primarily serving public and private companies in manufacturing and consumer product sector. Over to you. Just hand over.
Yes. Good morning, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Sid. Great to be here with you all, and really just want to extend my congratulations to the Ohio chapter. That's great, and appreciate all your guys' hard work and getting to this point. I will spend just a couple of minutes also speaking about Grant Thornton and kind of the collaboration we have with accountants around the world. We obviously have, we're a very large international accounting and advisory firm. We have a large presence in the US, around the world, and also in India. So India chartered accounts are a huge portion and impact on our firm. With regard to our firm, we have about 46 offices around the US, about 9,000 employees. And globally, we have about 76,000 employees worldwide and about 700 offices. And Grant Thornton is able to assist companies with advisory and accounting issues, anything that may come up. Grant Thornton can typically help with those matters, and Grant Thornton is very appreciative of your organization and want to extend those congratulations today with the kickoff of the Ohio chapter.
Thank you, Dave. I would also like to mention here that we have our own chartered accountant, CA Shripriya, working in GT here in Ohio, who've also helped us quite a lot in facilitating the whole event today. Thank you, Shripriya. Thank you. And finally, I would like to welcome Sapna, President of IACC and VP at Huntington. A short introduction. Again, this was a huge one. I had to concise. As a dynamic, purpose-driven leader serving as the President of American Chamber of Commerce in the greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky area, and Vice President, Regional District Manager at Huntington Bank. Her remarkable career rising from a teller to leading 16 branches is built on resilience, discipline, and a deep commitment to developing others. Since joining the IACC in 2016, she has significantly expanded the Chamber's reach by launching impactful community initiatives from financial education and women leadership programs to small business bazaars. A 2023 Woman of Excellence Award recipient and an active philanthropist based in Mason, Ohio, Sapna is dedicated to investing in people, strengthening partnerships, and empowering businesses and communities to succeed together. Over to you, Sapna.
Thank you so much, Sid. Good morning, everybody, and good evening for the folks in India. It's a true privilege to be here today as we celebrate the launch of Ohio chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Congratulations to the organizing committee and everyone whose vision, like hard work, dedication has made this day really possible. The launch of this new chapter is more than just a formation of an organization. You know, it's the beginning of a community, a place where professionals, they can come together for, learn from each other and mentor top, future leaders, build meaningful relationships and create opportunities that extend beyond like our individual careers. My name is Sapna Susarla, and I have the privilege of serving as the Vice President and Retail District Manager at Huntington Bank, where I lead across, teams across Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. I also serve as the President of the Indian American Chamber of Commerce, Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. Across both of these roles, one lesson has remained constant, throughout my career is success is never achieved alone. It is built through relationships. Whether you're helping a family, purchase their first home, advising a business owner on the business growth, or guiding an entrepreneur through, financial decisions. Trust and collaboration is what makes, those lasting success possible. That's why this launch is so significant today. The ICAI designation, is recognized around the world for its commitment to integrity, excellence, and professional expertise. So with this formation of this Ohio chapter, you now have the opportunity to build something even more meaningful, a vibrant network that connects financial professionals with business leaders, entrepreneurs, educators, nonprofits, and our broader community here in the region. Today's business demands more than technical expertise, right? It calls for leaders who are adaptable, who are innovative, and are committed to lifelong learning. And just like the president mentioned, the learning in our different roles continues throughout the year, and there's multiple opportunities that comes up. So most importantly, I think it requires people who understand that strongest opportunities are not created are created when we work really together and collaborate. At the Indian American Chamber of Commerce, our mission is to connect businesses, professionals, and support the entrepreneurs, and also strengthen our community through collaboration like these. We believe when organizations partner rather than operate in silos, like everyone benefits, and we can make a very bigger impact. And that's why I'm excited about the opportunities ahead with ICAI and IACC. Together, we can mentor young professionals, we can support small businesses and entrepreneurs, we can promote financial literacy, we can create leadership and networking opportunities, and also contribute to the economic growth of our region. So the Indian American community here, as we all know, has made an extraordinary contribution to business, healthcare, technology, education, finance, entrepreneurship across the country. And this new chapter will really help ensure those contributions continue to grow while while inspiring the next generation to lead with excellence, integrity, and purpose. To the students and young professionals that would join the ICAI, I would really, want to leave with one thought. Your credentials may open the first door, but your character, your relationships, and your willingness to serve others will determine how far we go. And continue investing in your knowledge, continue building authentic relationships, and never underestimate the impact you have when you choose to lift others as you climb. Congratulations once again to everyone who's helped this chapter come to life, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of this historic occasion. The IACC really looks forward to partnering with you guys in the years ahead and build a really strong relationship and stay more connected. Appreciate the opportunity, Sid. Thank you.
Thank you, Sapna, for your insights. And of course, we will continue to collaborate as we go forward in Ohio. As we reflect on today's historic inauguration, we are privileged to share a few congratulatory messages from all across our chapters and various places. But before that, last not but the least, we have in the presence of us, we have the eminent past president, CA Dr. Amarjit Chopra. Here, I had to do a very difficult job because I had to search through Wikipedia pages and a lot of things to concise his introduction. But I hope I covered most of it. So, CA Dr. Amarjit Chopra is a towering figure in the accounting profession, having served as the president of ICAI during 2010-11. During his 5 consecutive terms on the Central Council, a key architect of India's modern financial framework, he successfully drove the implementation of Indian accounting standards as the chairman of NACAS and contributed significantly to regulatory reform as a member of NFRA. Dr. Chopra brings deep corporate governance experience, having chaired the audit committees for major institutions like Bank of Baroda, Indian Bank, and others. An acclaimed author, IMF faculty roster member, and recipient of honorary memberships from international accounting bodies, his enduring commitment to the profession spans over 3,500 global speaking engagements. It's our privilege to have you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Sid. And of course, the Honorable President of the Institute, Mr. Prasanna Kumar, the Honorable Vice President, Mr. Mangesh Kimre, the Secretary of the Institute, Mr. Batra, and Mudit, the Secretary to the International Affairs Committee of the Institute. Sid, your entire executive, for that matter, and the Consulate General, Honorable Mr. Vinaya S. Pradhan, and all other dignitaries who are there, whether Sapna or Helen, Purnima, each one of them. I think it is a great moment for each one of us when you launch Ohio chapter of US of ICAI, 15th in US. I think it's remarkable that you have 15 chapters in one particular part of the country, in one country, and 55th chapter of the ICAI abroad. I must compliment the leadership of the Institute, Mr. Prasanna Kumar, Mr. Mangesh Kimre, and all other past presidents who have been responsible for this growth of the various chapters. My one word, I think Mangesh said it in no many words, that it's not merely a formation of a chapter. I think it's a resolve of the members in a particular area to cooperate, to coordinate, to collaborate in all the efforts of the Institute to make sure that we grow together. And we make sure that whatever is happening in the other country, wherever you are, the fruits of the growth of India filter down there, and of their growth filter down to India. I think that's very, very important. Sapna ji said something, and I think that makes a lot of sense if you really ask me, of really coordinating in the various economic affairs, in the commercial affairs, in the trade affairs of the chapter. I would only like to say one thing, that Sid, I know you very well for that matter, and I've seen you in Canada, I've seen you in Michigan launching that website, and I'm very sure that you will be launching the website of Ohio also very, very soon for that matter. What needs to be done is that this chapter should serve the entire membership, whosoever is coming from India or any part of the world for that matter. Because to me, forming a chapter is one thing. Serving the membership and serving the society is another thing. And I think to me that is far more important than forming a particular chapter. And I'm sure that with your leadership and the entire executive, in which 2 women members are there, and I was looking at it today, whether it was Sapna or Helen or Purnima, I think a very good number of women power was shown. A very good amount of women power has been shown in this entire launch for that matter. So my request to you and my request to your entire team is please make sure that we feel proud of Ohio chapter. And you compete with your bigger chapters for the best chapter award. I think if you compete within your, say, level 3 or level 2 or level, no, I think Ohio should be competing with the level 1. I think that has to be your aim ultimately, to compete with somebody. And that will require a lot of effort, but I'm sure that under your leadership and with the cooperation of the entire institute staff, you will be able to achieve it. But please serve the membership. Please make sure that the members from all over are able to gauge what kind of opportunities are there in US for that matter. What kind of opportunities are there in Ohio? What kind of training can be done to those members who come to you afresh? What kind of help can be rendered in actually rehabilitating them when one person gets uprooted from one particular country comes to the other country? I think not much of this sport is required. Please undertake that. That's my wish. Besides undertaking many, you can say CP event. CP event is one part only, to my mind. I think growth of the profession overall, growth of the community, the growth of the CA profession as such, growth of the accounting profession, growth of the commerce and trade is another matter. So my heartiest congratulations to you on this particular occasion, and I'm sure that you will come up to the expectations of the Honorable President, who has launched this particular chapter today and has announced so many international conferences today in the different parts of the world. I'm sure that you will come up trumps so far as this particular part is concerned. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me for this congratulatory message. I think one thing that I would like to say is that my low voice in the video recording has helped me to come live here today. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for doing it for us. Thanks a lot. I also want to mention that I had the privilege and honor to attend the 50th celebration of his 50th year being a chartered accountant recently. So thank you, sir, for inviting me. So moving on to, so in the next segment, we have the goodwill video messages, and it's very, we all the members in Ohio are very happy and privileged to receive so many congratulatory videos from all across, not only US, Canada, but also in Europe and Singapore and all that. So you will have a congratulatory messages. Can we play the video, please? Thank you. And also the vice presidents. Sorry, Nilesh ji.
I'm indeed very happy that the 15th chapter of ICAI is going to be inaugurated in Ohio on 26th of July, that is coming Sunday. I recollect the days when I inaugurated the second chapter in US, which was in San Francisco, early 2017. And in my wildest of dreams, I wouldn't have imagined that within a span of 9 years, we would have had now this is the 15th chapter which is being opened in the US, and apart from 9 representative offices. Really indeed very happy. And here I wish to put on record my deep appreciation to Vish Arunachalam, the first chairman of the San Francisco chapter of ICAI, who on my request took up the mandate to see that ICAI has got a representation in each and every state of US. And that's the journey which he began in 2017. And today, I'm very happy that almost 50% of the states of US are covered either by way of a chapter or a rep office. We as Indian CS friends have one of the best accounting qualifications in the world, with not only the excellent academic knowledge, whether it's accounting, finance, tax, law, so on and so forth, but also the knowledge of practical application of the theory by way of the articulture. And I believe which is one of the most unique aspects of the Indian CA, and which makes us, very good all-rounders, and we can adapt to any situation, any country, any world. Despite the current, I would say, challenges in the US as far as people migrating to US is concerned, I believe, and I'm hopeful, that Indian CAs will be in demand over there in times of all this. This is temporary, the restrictions, this, that. I think if the need is there, I think the demand is there. We'll find they'll have to open up. There's no choices in my view. And in that context, I'm happy that this Ohio chapter is being inaugurated on 26th of July. This chapter will help Indian CAs, the new Indian CAs, to get a foothold in the state of Ohio. It will improve the networking amongst the fellow professionals, fellow chartered accountants there, as also improve the career opportunities through better networking. I want to sincerely acknowledge the stupendous efforts of the chairman Siddhanta Goyal, the vice chairman Varun Kapoor, the treasurer Ruby Behel, the secretary Arup Mukherjee, and the directors Nilesh Sangoi and Mamta Jain, who have worked tirelessly to see that this rep office becomes a chapter and grows in size. And it's a very difficult task, getting all the chartered accounts to renew their memberships, make them members, and then participate. So my sincere thanks to them. This is a voluntary effort. And my good wish is that this chapter becomes very active by way of organizing programs for the members, by having meetings, networking, and not only of members of the families also, which will lead to a long-lasting. If the families bond together, the chapter will be more long-lasting. So have the families participate also. And my wish and dream is that each and every state, Wish Arunachalam, that each and every state of US initially should have at least a minimum rep office, and then going forward, rep office being converted to chapter as you start renewing the membership of the chartered accountants are settled there. And I wish the Ohio chapter all the very best in the service, in the service back to the profession, and let it grow from strength to strength, and let it strengthen the ICAI network in US, and help the fellow professionals. Thank you.
Ohio chapter in USA, 15th chapter of ICAI in USA, and 55th chapter of ICAI globally. That shows the hard work, commitment, and relentless effort of members in Ohio by forming this chapter of ICAI. My compliment to the founder chairman, C.S. Siddhant Goyal, and other committee members, C.A. Varun Kapoor, C.A. Ruby Bahal, C.A. Arup Mukherjee, C.A. Nilesh Sangoi, and C.A. Mamta Jain. Out of these 6 committee members, 2 are women, which truly reflect the demography of ICAI, wherein every third CA in our ICAI is women CA. Chapters are embassy of ICAI outside India. I am very confident the founder chairman C.S. Siddhant Goyal and his entire team will take the flag of ICAI globally and take the vision, spirit, and vision and mission of ICAI on the global pedestal and be as a brand ambassador of ICAI in OU. My best wishes to all the members of OU on this inaugural function of OU chapter in USA of ICAI. Thank you very much.
Here in San Francisco, we're celebrating a massive new ICAI network milestone. Huge congratulations on launching the Ohio chapter. It's an exciting step that really expands our American footprint. Seriously, from coast to coast, all our chapters are completely pumped to welcome Ohio to the family. This Ohio launch, yep, it's absolutely our next great leap forward. You're joining an incredible 44-year legacy of thriving global ICAI offices. Pretty amazing, right? So, from San Francisco, welcome to the family, Ohio. What boundaries will our global network break next?
Hello everyone, my name is Vivek Kapoor. I served as the chairman of Bahrain chapter of ICAI in 2016-17, and I also had the privilege of serving as the chairman of Toronto chapter of ICAI from 2022 to 2024. And currently I serve as a board member on the board of Toronto chapter of ICAI. It is indeed my honor and privilege to deliver this congratulatory message on the occasion of the inaugural ceremony of Ohio chapter of ICAI, the 55th overseas chapter of ICAI. My greetings and compliments to CS Siddhant Goyal and his entire team for a successful tenure of this new chapter. Having worked with CS Siddhant Goyal very closely while he was a member at the Toronto chapter of ICAI and seeing his journey from being a member at Toronto chapter of ICAI to being a board member at the Michigan chapter of ICAI and now the founder chairman of Ohio chapter of ICAI, I have no doubt in my mind that he and his elite team will keep the ICAI flag held up high and enhance the brand image of the ICAI. Once again, my heartiest congratulations to CS Siddhant Goyal, the founder chairman of Ohio chapter of ICAI and his entire team, and we look forward to working in close collaboration with the Ohio chapter, between Ohio chapter and Toronto chapter of ICAI. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. It is my privilege to congratulate the Ohio chapter on its grand launch. I am Akhil Iyer, the current chairperson of ICAI Toronto chapter. On behalf of the members and the board of directors, we want to congratulate the Ohio chapter for its commence. I would like to really appreciate all the board members and the founder chairperson Siddhant Goyal for the initiative. At the Toronto chapter in the last 20 years of existence, we have witnessed the incredible impact that an engaged chapter can create. Beyond technical learning, we have built a vibrant community through professional development, leadership initiatives, networking events, students' engagement, and many more collaborative and academic initiatives. Our mission has always been to help the member grow, not only as professionals, but also as leaders and contributors to the society. I firmly believe that Ohio chapter has the same vision to build a chapter that is inclusive. Congratulations once again to the entire team. I look forward to a positive partnership between the Toronto and Ohio chapter and wish you success in the years ahead.
A very warm congratulations to the entire team on the inauguration of ICAI Ohio chapter. And this is the 15th chapter of the United States. And this is a very big milestone to celebrate. As the immediate past chair of the ICAI Washington DC chapter, I know that a chapter is not just built on a charter. It's built on a passion, commitment, and the vision of the people who choose to lead it. Today, you're laying the foundation for something that will inspire the professionals, create meaningful connections, and leave a lasting legacy. My heartfelt congratulations to the entire team, including the founder chairman CS Siddhant Goyal, for taking on this responsibility and for truly turning a vision into a reality. Wishing Ohio chapter a tremendous success and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to the ICAI Ohio chapter, the 15th chapter of USA. It's a proud moment. I, C. Aditya Vikram Dhanuka, past chairperson of ICAI Kuwait chapter, feel a lot of pride to see the way overseas chapters are growing. Great effort, great feat by the Ohio chapter. The founding members would like to congratulate the founding chairperson, C.A. Siddhant Goyal, vice chairperson, C.A. Varun Kapoor, treasurer, C.A. Ruby Behel, secretary, C.A. Arup Mukherjee, director, C.A. Nilesh Sangoi, and Mamta Jain. Selfless leaders like them and many others make this happen. It's a history in making, and I would like to congratulate each one of the members of Ohio chapter for this remarkable day, a historic moment. Thank you and all the best. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.
Hi everyone, I am Dheeraj Panjwani, Chairman from the ICAI Philadelphia chapter. I'm really excited to hear the news of Ohio chapter launch in the US. This is going to be our 15th chapter in the United States. Congratulations to Mr. C.A. Sid Goel, who is the founder chairman, and the C.A. Varun Kapoor, who is going to be the vice chairman of the chapter. Congratulations to the complete MC team and all the Ohio chapter members. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Hello all, this is Dimple Panchal. I am the Vice Chair of ICAI Michigan Chapter. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the entire team on successful formation of your chapter. As a founder and first chairperson of ICAI Michigan Chapter, I know exactly how much dedication it takes to bring this vision into life. Your hard work has truly paid off, and you all should be incredibly proud of this milestone. Being neighbors, I'm genuinely excited and looking forward to future collaborations and joint initiatives and growing our networks together. A massive congratulations to Sid, Varun, Arup, Ruby, and Mamta for leading the charge and making this happen. Wishing your chapter endless success in this exciting new journey ahead. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Divya Chandra. I'm the chairperson of the New England chapter based out of Boston. I'm delighted to learn that ICAI is expanding its footprint in the US with its 15th chapter in Ohio. And so on this occasion, I want to congratulate CA Sid Goel and the entire founding team. As our community here in the US grows, so do the opportunities to connect, collaborate, and learn from one another. And so I invite the Ohio chapter to partner with us on initiatives, knowledge sharing, networking that will strengthen the bonds across the chartered accountant community in the US. So congratulations once again, welcome aboard, and here's wishing you great success in the years to come. Thank you.
Greetings of the day. My name is Pallav Acharya. I am a chair of Arizona chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It's a great honor and privilege to join you in celebrating the launch of Ohio chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This event is more than the beginning of a new organization. It is the start of a vibrant professional community that will bring members together, promote lifelong learning, uphold the highest ethical standards, and create opportunities to mentor the next generation of chartered accountants. Congratulations to the founding leadership, particularly Sid Goel, of the other volunteers, and every member whose vision and dedication have made this milestone possible. Your commitment will strengthen our profession and build lasting connections within the community. As this chapter begins its journey, I wish you continued success, meaningful collaboration, and many achievements in the years ahead. May this chapter become a source of knowledge, service, friendship, and professional excellence. Congratulations once again, and best wishes for a bright and successful future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Sri Vadadi, Dallas Chair. On behalf of ICAI DFW USA chapter, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the ICAI Ohio chapter on this historic milestone. My sincere congratulations to Chairman C.A. Siddhant Goel, Vice Chairman Varun Kapoor, Secretary C.A. Arup Mukherjee, Treasurer Arup Bal, Directors Nilesh Sangoy, Mamta Jain, and to every member and volunteer who helped to make this vision a reality, and wish you all work together in ICA spirit to make the chapter great. A special thank you to the ICA USA leadership for your vision, guidance, and tireless efforts. Every chapter, including ours, is stronger because of the foundation you have helped build. Today is more than a launch of a new chapter, it is another step towards a stronger ICI across the USA. I believe the day will come when the US is home to 55 ICA chapters, each opening new doors, developing new leaders, creating opportunities, and raising the ICA flag higher and higher. The purpose beyond personalities, unity beyond chapters, passion for our profession, and live an American dream. Congratulations once again. Together as one ICA family, let us build a legacy that inspires generations. Thank you.
Hi, Sid, and the entire founding committee of the Ohio chapter. On behalf of the ICAI Singapore chapter, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the founder chairperson, CA Siddhant Goel, and the entire founding managing committee on establishment of this Ohio chapter, the 15th chapter of the United States. The creation of this new chapter is not merely an organizational milestone. It is the beginning of the lasting legacy. The vision, the commitment, and the collective leadership demonstrated by the founding team will lay the foundation of the vibrational professional community that will strengthen the ICAI global network and serve members with distinction. Wishing the Ohio chapter from the Singapore chapter every success as it embarks on this exciting journey, creating meaningful impact, fostering professional excellence, and furthering the global stature of the ICAI fraternity. Jai ICAI.
Hello everyone. I am on vacation, but the work and the commitment to the ICI does not stop. This is Devang Prajapati, the chairman of New York chapter of ICAI. On behalf of New York chapter of ICAI, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on the launch of Ohio chapter. This is an exciting milestone that reflects continued growth and strength of our ICAI community across North America. I congratulate the entire founding team and all the volunteers whose hard work made this possible. We look forward to collaborating with Ohio chapter on the future initiative and wish you a great success in serving our members and the profession. Congratulations once again and best wishes for the bright future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Gaurav Jain, founder chair of the Chicago chapter. I want to congratulate Ohio, Sid and Nilesh Sangoy and all the other chapter founders for finally making this dream come true, and I wish them luck for their days ahead. Thank you.
Big milestones are worth celebrating. And today, the ICI USA community has another one to celebrate. From Atlanta, where the 14th chapter took root, to Ohio, where the 15th chapter now joins a growing network of chartered accountants across the nation. This is what progress looks like. One community, more connections, greater impact. And the vision is even bigger. To bring the ICI family to every corner of America with a presence in all 50 states. Ohio is not just another number. It is another sign of the momentum we are building together. And with every new chapter, the possibilities grow. From all of us at the ICI Atlanta chapter, congratulations ICI Ohio. Welcome to the ICI USA family. The future is growing and we are just getting started.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks all the. So the list was endless, as you can see. So special thanks to the past presidents, Vikram Seji and Ranjit Agarwal ji as well. And I would also like to mention here that Vish from Arunachalam from San Francisco also has been supporting us in the background. So that's thank you, Vish, you and Sudha and the team there. to help us out. And one thing actually we forgot in the beginning. Actually, when we came to this office, before us came Natalie from GT office, so to keep us everything arranged and help us logistically. So I would like to give just a brief moment to her before we move on to the plan program. Yeah,
Well, thank you. Thank you. Just here. Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Congratulations. We're really excited to be part of your launch today. Ohio is home to many, many different industries. We are the third largest manufacturing workforce of all the states in the U.S. So we are really excited to launch this chapter. My role is to do business development for Grant Thornton. So I know a lot of organizations that I cannot wait to spread the message and bring new people to your chapter. So thank you today for letting us be a part of this launch, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Thanks. She was here before us, so thanks a lot. And having said that, I would now like to also introduce the upcoming Honorable President. I already mentioned, but I would like to emphasize because we are going to show a AV on that, on the WOFA. So World Forum of Accountants is the flagship global conference of ICAI and will be held from 16th to 18th of December at Visakhapatnam, Vizag, Andhra Pradesh. For the first time, the prestigious global forum on the theme Redefining Excellence, Technology, Trust, and Transformation is being hosted in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The conference is expected to attract more than 5,000 delegates, including CFOs, finance directors, and senior finance executives from India and across the globe. So with that, can we have the AV, please?
In a world where economies are evolving, technologies are redefining possibilities, and trust has become the currency of progress, one profession continues to shape the future with integrity, insight, and purpose: the global accountancy profession. This December, that profession comes together in India. The future belongs to those who harness technology with purpose, strengthen trust through accountability, and embrace transformation as an opportunity to create lasting value. That is the spirit of WOFA 2026.
World Forum of Accountants, popularly known as WOFA 2026, will bring together leaders, policymakers, regulators, academicians, and professionals from across the world to discuss the opportunities and challenges shaping the future of our profession. As technology reshapes business and society, trust remains our strongest foundation. Together, we will exchange ideas, share global perspectives, and shape the next chapter of the accountancy profession.
One global platform, diverse perspectives, meaningful conversations, collective action for a stronger and more resilient future.
WOFA 2026 is more than a conference. It is a celebration of professional excellence and a unique opportunity to connect with thought leaders around the world. Through meaningful conversations and shared experiences, we can strengthen our profession and prepare for the future driven by innovation, sustainability, and trust.
Set against the breathtaking backdrop of Visakhapatnam, WOFA 2026 offers a unique blend of global thought leadership, professional engagement, and the warmth of Indian hospitality.
We invite you to join us at WOFA 2026 and be part of the conversations
that will redefine excellence and shape the future of the global accountancy profession.
So thank you, technical team. So with this, I would like to invite the Grant Thornton team and all the global viewers and the fellow chapters who are watching and or is watching later on as well, to please be a part of the WOFA event. If you're facing any issues in registration, me and my team can help you to get there. Thanks a lot. And now I would like to give it, before I give it to my Vice Chairman Varun Kapoor for the vote of thanks, I would like to make a special mention to my board members, the fellow team, Arup Mukherjee, Mamta Jain, and Ruby Behel and Nilesh Sangoi for supporting me and being in the background to make this happen. Thanks a lot, team. It cannot happen without you guys. Thank you. And with that, it's all yours. Yeah, it's all.
All right. Thank you, Sid. What an extraordinary morning this has been, right, for our US and obviously for India. A great Sunday evening. Today's event is more than the launch of new chapter. It marks the beginning of a new journey for a chartered accountant community across US as well as Ohio and Midwest region. We are deeply humbled by the overwhelming encouragement and support we have received from across the world. On behalf of ICAI Ohio Chapter Management Committee, our founder chairman, Ms. C.A. Siddhant Goel, Secretary C.A. Arup Mukherjee, Treasurer C.A. Ruby Behel, and other board members Nilesh Sangoi and C.A. Mamta Jain, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who helped make this vision a reality. Our sincere thanks to our chief guest, His Excellency Ambassador Vinay Shrikant Pradhan Sir, for honoring us, with his presence and inspiring words. We are grateful to the leadership of ICAI, President CA Prasanna Kumarji, Vice President CA Mangeshji, Secretary Dr. Jay Kumar Batraji for their continued guidance, encouragement, and unwavering support for the growth of ICAI globally. We are honored to acknowledge the blessing and support of our esteemed past president of ICAI, CA Dr. Amarjit Chopraji, Nilesh, CA Nilesh Vikamseji, and CA Ranjit Agarwalji. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to our special guest who has joined us today, Helen Patridge from IFAC US, Purnima Shenoy from FICCI US, Sapna Sasrela from Indian American Chamber of Commerce, and obviously like Dave Hackworth, Natalie from Grant Thornton here. Thank you all for joining and sharing your valuable insight for supporting this important milestone. We also like to extend our sincere appreciation to all ICA chapter across the US, Canada, Singapore, Bahrain, and other regions for their warm wishes and congratulatory messages. We are grateful to CA Vivek Kapoor, past chairperson, Toronto chapter, CA Akhil Iyer, chairperson, Toronto, CA Pratusha Meda, past chairperson for Washington, D.C., CA Aditya Vikram, past chairperson, Kuwait chapter, CA Dheeraj Panchwani, chairperson, Philadelphia, CA Dimple Panchal, founder chairperson, Michigan, CA Divya Chandra, chairperson, New England, CA Pallav Acharya, chairperson, Arizona, CA Sri Wadidi, chairperson, Dallas, CA Sanjay Gatani, chairperson, Singapore, CA Devang Mehta, chairperson, New York, and CA Gaurav Jain, chairperson, Chicago, CA Prakash Chandra, chairperson, Atlanta, CA Vish, founder chairperson, San Francisco chapter, and CA Sudha Michael, chairperson, San Francisco. I know there's so many names. Apologize if I missed out to anybody here. But your congratulatory messages, blessings remind us that while chapter may be separated by different geography, we remain one global ICA family, and your support really mean great deal to all of us. A very special thank you to Grant Thornton for graciously hosting today's inaugural event, and then to Shri Priya to organizing and helping us, with this event. Finally, to every single chartered accountants, finance professions, students, industry leaders, community representatives, and everyone joining us here in person as well as online. Thank you so much for believing in this vision. As we conclude today, and this is not the end of the event. It's a beginning of a very vibrant professional community committed to learning, leadership, mentorship, and giving back to society. We look forward to welcome all of you for any future events, technical sessions, networking events, community initiatives, and professional development programs that we'll organize. Again, thank you once again for being part of this historic occasion. With that, have a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you again. Back to you, Sid.
Thank you. Thank you, Varun, for the excellent vote of thanks. I just want to also acknowledge the CA members in the room. I have Neha Jain and Divesh, both chartered accountants from Ohio, also joining. And also very important, my wife is a chartered accountant, Priya Goel. She's also here with us, encouraging and supporting us all the way. So thank you, everyone, and see you in the upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.